Senator Nyamu. Mr. Speaker, again, she was raising the same issue about the protests that happened last year and the people who were affected. And I beg your indulgence, Mr. Speaker, to answer that question together with the statement that was already before this House. Mr. Speaker, Senator Cherargei has continuously continued with this song of the minister must resign. Mr. Speaker, I think it's important to say this because I will be coming to this House over and over again. And every time I came to this House since I was appointed a minister, this same senator is only talking about Murkomen must resign. Mr. Speaker, when I was the Minister of Roads and Transport, Cherargei used to argue that I must resign because many people are dying because of road accidents. When I left the ministry, Mr. Speaker, he has gone quiet. Suddenly, there are no road accidents. Mr. Speaker, when I went to the Ministry of Sports, it is the same Senator Cherargei who kept saying I must resign. In fact, in one incident, there is a team that went for a volleyball tournament and they lost. And he said the minister must resign. Mr. Speaker, since I left the sports ministry, he has never been able to talk about performance of the volleyball team or the football team. And he never said that I must resign. When I came to this ministry, Mr. Speaker, he never waited for 2 months. He said the minister must resign. Mr. Speaker, all this resignation is compounded around a theme of the minister is incompetent. Mr. Speaker, Senator Cherargei was my student. I taught him, not one subject, not 2 subjects, more than 2 subjects. Mr. Speaker, his performance was below average. Mr. Speaker, he has no legitimacy at all, Mr. Speaker, to question my competence or performance.
Honorable
Mr. Speaker,
Honorable CS,
and I will table the results if it is required.
Honorable CS, Honorable CS, the academic performance of any senator is not something to be debated here.
I will go further, Mr. Speaker. I will not even talk about it.
Honorable CS, kindly conclude and allow the other witnesses.
Mr. Speaker, since you gave him good time.
We only have 20 minutes to be shared.
I need 2 minutes of right of reply, Mr. Speaker, and I will be done.
Conclude.
Yes, Mr. Speaker, when I was a senator here, the biggest debate I ever had in this chamber was police brutality against the senators who are being arrested so that they don't vote in this House. Mr. Speaker, when I stood in this chamber and told the Speaker he must not sacrifice Kenya, it was because Senator Malala had been arrested, Senator Keleleko had been arrested, Senator Lagata has been arrested, Mr. Speaker, to reduce the numbers of people who are voting to defend people from marginalized areas, including Kilifi County. Mr. Speaker, that time, Senator Cherargei was opposed to any process. He told the Speaker in this chamber, and the answer will bear me witness, that we must progress and vote because, Mr. Speaker, he cared less. Mr. Speaker, if performance is anything to go by, anyone else can assess my performance, not Senator Cherargei, Mr. Speaker, in that regard. Mr. Speaker, I want to say this, that and I can say many things, which I don't need to say here, but I want to conclude by saying, Mr. Speaker, this chamber is a very serious House. If I always have to come here for one individual to always be talking about incompetence, he must resign. That is a normal song every day. He doesn't provide evidence, except what he used to do here to ask questions, Mr. Speaker, that are procured from out there. What else does Senator Cherargei feel like he has done in this country? I must say that we must respect each other. We must respect people's offices. We must respect it. And when people question you the way some senators have questioned me here and asked me about my performance, I respect them because it's objective. But not every time you say this and that, Mr. Speaker, he reduces this august House, which I served gladly, Mr. Speaker, to a place of vendetta. Mr. Speaker, I beg to submit and I thank you.
Perfect. A very good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're following us. This is Africa 24. And of course, this is the political discussion that happens here every day at 10 p.m. Wherever you're following us, make sure you join us through the comment section and also get to know what happens in this conversation. Africa 24 political discussion, this is where we give you the platform to also join with other Kenyans and also try to explain to other Kenyans what is the view about 2027 general election. We have a very big issue that is ongoing in this country, and this is the death of Albert Ojwang. But the Albert Ojwang is one of the Gen Zs Gen Zs who died the other day because of unknown circumstances. Of course, the death of Albert Ojang has raised a lot of issues, and I think this is one of the areas that the Gen Z have gotten a big way to come to the streets, because yesterday, they came to the streets, and they came to the streets to complain about the death of Albert Ojwang. Even we have seen the Senate, the Parliament having special proceedings so that they can discuss about the death of Albert Ojwang. This is something that still has led to some of the officers. And today we saw Mukwana, one of the officers who is said he was responsible for the harm of Albert Ojwang. Also, Yugis, we have seen how members and the residents from Oyugis, they have just come out in large numbers to say they demand justice for Albert Ojwang. And also they're saying the government, since they took power in 2022, they have oppressed Kenyans. They have led to oppressions. Kenyans are still questioning about the competence of 2027 general elections, and also they are also questioning about the Kenya Kwanza government. Instead, the president is still moving around, and also it's like the campaign period is now on, because we saw Alonso Musyoka, Gashagwa in Mombasa. Also, they were having this conversation from Makueni, Machakos up to Mombasa and those coastal counties. So it's like now the campaign is on. Also, Kithure Kindiki, today we saw him in Ukambani, whereby he said that he has been respecting Kalonzo for a long time. But now, since Kalonzo has joined DCP, that is Skiza Wananchi, that is a slogan of Gashagwa, Skiza Wananchi, yeye anasikiza wananchi. So since he has joined Skiza Wananchi, now he's saying that it is high time now Kalonzo decides on what he should do. That is Kithure Kindiki when he was having tour in Ukampani, he was in Machakos, and also he also pointed out about Gashagwa rumors, whereby he is saying that those are just rumors after Gashagwa has been spilling everything after he was impeached. Now also saying that he is not a threat. That is what he said. He is not a threat to the government. That is what he said, Kithure Kindiki. And also we have seen yesterday whereby the protesters, they came out and also banned some of the vehicles in Nairobi County. And also members are saying that Nairobi County officials, they are the one who authoritated them to go and ban those vehicles. And after an investigation, Kenyans, they are known for investigation. They are saying that those vehicle registration numbers, they are not found anywhere in the NTSA. NTSA is the organization that deals with vehicles. So it's saying that they are not found anywhere at any point. So this was a game plan. And goons also came out and finalized the vehicles. As we discuss also, we are also trying to get to know the future of 2027 general election, and also the impact of the Gen Z. The Gen Z are still pushing for 2027. They are questioning on what they want to do in 2027 and who are they going to support in 2027. That is what it's happening. And who is going to be the leader of the Gen Z? Because we are seeing a lot of things happening. The politics is now getting to know which direction is going to take, because a lot of anticipation are ongoing. And now, who is going to be the next king of this country? Because William Ruto, since he took power in 2022, today we saw the residents of Oyugis saying that they demand, and of course that was what they are saying. They demand justice for Albert Ojwang, and this is one of the areas that William Ruto has been touring. He is looking for elections. He is looking for winning 2027 general election. Now, the card remains. Now, the card is who is going to win the 2027. Because William Ruto, they're saying that also this is maybe someone advised William Ruto to maybe this thing to happen so that the death of Albert Ojwang. Maybe it was planned because the DIG, you see, those who are involved in this thing, those who are involved in the death of Albert Ojwang, from my point of view, it's like there's a game plan for 2027. There is a plan for 2027 on who is going to be the winner, because if this is happening in the Nyanza, and in Nyanza area, William Ruto, after the relationship between him and Gachagua broken in 2024, Gachagua, of course, he has been impeached. But also, after the impeachment, now is looking for the votes because the mountain still cannot support Gachagua. That is William Ruto. Now, if William Ruto is not getting support from the Nyanza, then when and where is he going to get those number of votes? Now, if the Nyanza people, the other day we saw Kasipul member of parliament who was shot, and all those information we have never known who are the real people who shot Kasipul member of parliament. Now, who is going to save this country? That is what the Yugis people they are saying after what they termed as a game plan after the death of Albert Ojwang, which has raised a lot of debates, and everyone in this country is talking about. Also, you have seen international organizations, the Embassy of United Kingdom, USA, United Nations, they have said that they demand a lot of investigation after the death of Albert Ojwang. Also, Gachagua tour in one of the areas.
Kigumo mwegoko. Mheshimiwa wanyu Monyoroko ya andu aguthiete ni atumana na Ngai ni mwamukira. Andu aithe ni twaiguithania. Ni mukunyitirira. Riu ndaumagara gucaria arata ni muguikaria mucii. Ni muguikaria mucii. Ni mukugiria guku gutuike gitumiro gia kurehwo noe. Na kurehwo maboco. Ni mukugitira gitio gitu. Ta nyumba itu. Mundu ni one time cut one time. Wagabu wanasema ni one time. Harambe! Kasongo aende asiende. Mimi nikimalizia, I want to say one thing. Nimeona, I have seen William Ruto saying that he is not going to allow rogue police officers. The rogue police officer called Lagat works under the instructions of William Ruto. When I was in Kasarani, Mweki PCA, it is William Ruto who called Lagat and told him to withdraw police officers so that goons can come and attack us inside church. William Ruto, how can you say you don't want rogue police officers when you are the one who has made them rogue because you are the one who gives them instructions on what to do? Sisi tunataka tuseme, hata wale watu walitekwa nyara huko Marakwet, postmortem imefanyiwa, wamepatikana, they were also tortured. Na nilisema there is a squad of 101 police officers that was formed upon the approval of William Ruto, attached to the National Intelligence Service for high-level training on abductions, torture, and extrajudicial killings. So, however, William Ruto, if you are serious, first order the disbandment of that unit that you founded for the purposes of torture, for the purposes of abduction and extrajudicial killing. Ndirenda kumwira atiri andu aitu mwiyumiriria ni mukwiyumiriria na muikare muri itho niguo ni mugweka uguo na murora muno akunyaniria ruriri turenda mekirwo rurita kagogo niguo mekirwo rurita ki na kwi handu turekinya manjia guthii utuku tumekire mbugi ngingo niguo nigetha magiuka tukamenyaga andu athabatha ni ndakena muno ndakinya wa Monjoro ngeithanie wa Monjoro ni murioka gucera
That is Ricky G. And he was saying that he doesn't even care what is happening so long as the rogue police officers are still there. It's like Gachagua knows a lot of secrets that lies between this country. Because from what he's saying that he knows a certain number of police officers who are dealing with Gen Z, and they are assigned to destroy, to kill, and also to abduct the Gen Z. This is an information that is coming from the former deputy president of the Republic of Kenya, and this is someone who was very close, and he was a best friend to William Ruto, and he is the current president of the Republic of Kenya. Maybe this is politics, but this is something that also needs to be investigated, because Gachagua, since he came out of the government, he has been giving a lot of information. He has been coming out to give us more information on what the government has been doing. Others are saying this is because of anger issues. Others are saying that maybe it's because he doesn't have anything to do now. But the counterpart, of course, we have seen how leaders are moving up the opposition. The friends of William Ruto, they are still replying to the kind of things that are going. But the current situation now, we are discussing about the death of Albert Ojwang. This is what is circulating all over the country. Even in East Africa, they know there is someone who died, and of course, he was a blogger, and he died because of things that have not been known. And he was in the hands of police. He was in the hands of police, so he died. So who is responsible for the death of Albert Ojwang? And the responses are coming out every day.
Rais ndiye alikuwa naibu wa rais wetu, lakini kwa sababu ya maneno ilikuwa hapo namna hii, mambo yakaenda hivi, tukachagua ule mtu wa fitina. Ule mtu akiamka asubuhi fitina, akikula lanji fitina, hawezi jenga choo, hawezi jenga darasa, hawezi beba empowerment. Sasa mimi naona bado tena anasunguka tu, anasema sijui Kawaya alifanya nini, sijui Sudi alifanya nini, sijui huyu ana base. Sasa unashindwa ule mtu. Naibu wa rais, mimi nataka nikuombe. Nyinyi mkijenga soko na William Ruto, mkijenga barabara, mkijenga hayo maneno makubwa, pia utuongoze kwa hii ya kuinua mama mboga. Soko ikijengwa hapa na kila mama mboga apata shilingi 10,000. Hiyo area itakuwa imebaki vile ilikuwa zamani. Si itakuwa imebadilika? Na ndio sisi tumekuja na tumesema ile kidogo tunapata mshahara mlitupatia na biashara zetu ndogo tutachanga kidogo, tuhakikishe naibu wa rais na rais wakijenga sokoni, si tunanunulia nyinyi sukuma, tunanunulia nyinyi cabbage, tunanunua viazi ili wamama wetu wang'are. Si ni kweli jameni? Kuna makosa hapo? Na ndio mimi nataka niseme hivi. Unajua ule mtu wa nusu tamu, nataka hata nyinyi watu wa hapa Mwala muniambie. Mwai uona yeye mtu akisimama akasema anasaidia mtoto kwenda shule. Kama umai sikia hata siku moja yeye mtu akisimama saidia mtu ya bodaboda. Kazi yake ni fitina kuanzia asubuhi mpaka jioni. Na mimi nimegundua, nilikuwa nasikia samani wanasema atu wamama ndio wenye fitina. Ukipata mwanaume ako na fitina, anashinda wamama 100 kwa fitina. Ule jamaa akisimama William Ruto, akilala William Ruto, ni kama ndoto. Sasa unashindwa asubuhi Kawaya. Nyinyi watu wa Mwala, mnataka kasi ama fitina? Wakati tulikuja kuomba nyinyi kura, si tulisema bottom up na tukasema sera zetu. Si akina Kalonzo na wale wengine walikuwa na sera zao. Sasa mimi niwaulize, mnataka tuendelee na fitina ya siasa ama tufanye kazi mpaka 2027? Turudi hapa tena tufanye kazi. Na niwaambie na msikie, hawezi kula mtu, hata mtu awe mrembo aje, awe na tumbo kubwa, awe na sura mzuri, na ako na akili kidogo na ana mbele wala nyuma, hakuna hiyo mtu huwezi ukamkula. Ni ukweli ama ni uongo? Na ndio mimi nataka niwaombe mshikilie huyu Kawaya. Si ametuleta sisi wote hapa leo, kesho pia atuite siku nyingine, mnatukaribisha turudi tena. So niwaulize, mnasema mtachagua Kawaya tena? Kwani huyu Kawaya alifanya nini? Hebu nione mwenye atachagua Kawaya tena. Kawaya re. Kwa sababu mimi niko na madeni mingi sana. Mimi niko na madeni ya Kawaya mingi. Niko na deni ya Kawaya 2014, 2015, 2016, 2017, 2019 mpaka hiyo muda yote si nilipe tu leo.
Alipe asilipe.
Nilipe nisilipe.
Alipe asilipe. Wangapi wanasema Sudi alipe deni ya Kawaya?
Nilipe deni ya Kawaya. Na huyu Kawaya mimi nalipa deni yake kwa sababu ni mtu ya msimamo kali sana. Akisema barabara ndio hii, hata umwambie nini anapitia hapo. Ni kama mimi. Tukisema hii ndio barabara, hiyo ndio barabara. Sawa sawa? So naibu rais, unajua huyu naibu rais mimi ni mtu yake ya mkono. Yeye ni mtu ya mkono ya mwingine. Mimi nakuja, yeye anakuja hapa, alafu Ichungu anakuja, alafu mimi nakuja hapo chini yake na kina Kawaya. Sio ni sawa sawa? Lakini sisi ni wanafunzi wazuri na tulienda Sunday school. So wacha mimi nilipe deni ya Kawaya. Ndio Kawaya anisamee. Nimekaa muda mrefu sana bila kuja hapa.
Ngapi?
Yeah.
Nitangaze pesa ya Sudi. Nitangaze. Mumeona kama ni ngapi? Ni 1,100. Ni 1,500.
Those are the friends of William Ruto and the Islamic Gachagua after what he has been saying all around. You know, Gachagua, since he was impeached, he has been making headlines. And today he said that he knows the police who are doing this kind of abductions, who are harassing Kenyans. And this is a group of police officers. From what Gachagua is saying, that a group of police officers who just switched from GSU to National Police Service, and also they are moving out asking for those who are criticizing the government. They are all over. Bloggers, you're in the social media writing something bad about the government, they will come for you. So Gachagua says that he knows them. He says that he's very sure that these police officers, if they are held up, then Kenya will be in good condition. So today we also saw the headlines. I've seen the headline of the Standard Media newspaper saying that the juniors are suffering. The seniors who are responsible for the death, they are still free and safe, and they have not been questioned. So does it mean that the juniors are suffering? Because also we saw today someone who was responsible for the damage of the CCTV cameras during the time when Ojwang was brought to the police station. He was also arrested, and he said that he did this for almost 3,000. The pay was 3,000 so that he can do damages to the CCTVs so that they cannot record on what is happening. So he said that alipatiwa 3,000 shillings, and he was arrested. And also one police officer has also been arrested. Now who remains to have killed Albert Ojwang?
Kwa sababu ya mapenzi ya watu ya Kisii, ya kina mama, mimi nitasimama na huyu mama, nimemletea milioni 1. Hapo sawa, si sawa? Unampenda yeye? Aendelee asiendelee? Aende mbele? Unasema ni Kenya?
Nobody knew about Faruk Kibet until when William Ruto came to power. This is when people started to know who is Faruk Kibet. No one, even me, I never knew there is someone known as Faruk Kibet. So Faruk Kibet is just a close friend of William Ruto. So no one knew that we have someone like Faruk Kibet. So I want to say thank you so much for those who have been following the show, discussing about the death of Albert Ojwang. Still, we are following up on the death of Albert Ojwang. So if you are following us here for the first time, make sure you always subscribe and follow us through the social media platforms. And then we will give you the best news updates. Always join Afrique24, because here is where you get the latest news updates every day, 24/7.